You might not believe this, but certain everyday fruits, yes, simple, delicious dried fruits, hold a secret power. They can quietly stand guard over your precious memory and even sharpen your eyesight while you enjoy a peaceful night's sleep. And no, we're not talking about obscure, expensive berries flown in from distant lands. These are fruits you probably know well, likely common and affordable staples already tucked away in your very own kitchen. I'm Dr. William Lee, and for more than 3 decades, I've been dedicated to empowering older adults like you to reclaim and fortify their health. If this is your first time joining us, a warm welcome. Please consider subscribing if you're seeking natural, actionable strategies to remain mentally acute and fiercely independent as you journey through your golden years, especially after 60. Now let's have a frank, personal moment, if I may. Have you noticed your eyes struggling a bit more to adapt when you're driving at dusk or in the dark, seeing streetlights blossom into startling starbursts? Or perhaps you occasionally find yourself pausing, forgetting why you entered a particular room, or struggling for just a moment to recall a beloved name. Rest assured, you're not imagining things. These aren't merely senior moments to be brushed aside. Instead, think of them as gentle yet clear signals from your incredibly complex brain and tireless eyes, hinting at deeper shifts occurring beneath the surface. This process of change, sadly, can often creep up subtly. It might start with a slight difficulty in deciphering fine print or following the fast-paced evening news, only to evolve into frustrating instances of misplaced reading glasses, forgotten appointments, or that unnerving moment when you gaze at a dear one and their name just won't come to mind. I truly understand how disquieting and even frightening such experiences can feel. The sensation of losing a measure of control over your vision and your memory isn't just about independence. It subtly erodes your confidence, chips away at your sense of self, and can even strain your ability to connect with those you cherish most. Yet here's a profound truth that too few people ever hear from their doctors. This gradual decline, this silent damage, isn't always a permanent sentence. In fact, our astonishing bodies are equipped with built-in repair mechanisms, incredibly active and effective, especially during the deepest hours of our sleep. And with the right kind of nourishment thoughtfully provided, you possess the power to support these natural repair systems without always needing to resort to medications or costly therapies. This is precisely why today I am so eager to unveil 3 immensely potent dried fruits, each effortlessly accessible and delightfully palatable, that hold the potential to assist your brain and eyes in their crucial overnight regeneration. Each fruit offers distinct benefits, but pay special attention to the last one, its surprising influence on memory clarity, the health of your retina, and even emotional serenity, all while you peacefully rest. So please stay with me until the very end, because by the time this video concludes, you'll be armed with a wonderfully simple bedtime-friendly ritual that could very well help you awaken each morning with noticeably sharper vision and a much clearer, more alert mind. There are no fads or fleeting gimmicks here, only real food backed by genuine science. Let us embark on this journey by introducing our first extraordinary fruit, one that wise healers from ancient civilizations revered for its contributions to both mind and sight: figs. These humble treasures may appear unassuming, yet within each chewy morsel lies a veritable cocktail of beneficial compounds that your aging brain and hard-working eyes quietly crave. Consider your eyes first. Figs stand out as one of the few dried fruits naturally abundant in lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 vital carotenoids that strategically concentrate in the retina, particularly in the macula. This delicate region is indispensable for your sharp central vision and your eye's ability to swiftly adapt to low-light conditions. As the years gently progress, the density of these crucial protective pigments tends to diminish, leaving your retina more susceptible to the damaging effects of blue light, pervasive oxidative stress, and the inevitable processes of degeneration. Lutein and zeaxanthin essentially function as internal sunglasses, diligently filtering out harmful light wavelengths and actively neutralizing reactive oxygen species before they can inflict harm upon the delicate photoreceptor cells. They are far more than just antioxidants. They act as essential structural shields. Compelling evidence has linked lower levels of these pigments to the early onset of macular degeneration and a significant reduction in night contrast sensitivity. Now let's pivot to the incredible benefits for your brain. Figs are remarkably rich in vitamin B6, a powerhouse nutrient integral to the synthesis of essential neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin, and GABA, compounds that orchestrate memory, influence mood, and facilitate truly restful sleep. Without adequate B6, your brain struggles to efficiently convert the food you consume into neurochemical fuel, which can regrettably lead to periods of foggy thinking, emotional fluctuations, and a disrupted natural circadian rhythm. Moreover, figs naturally provide a wealth of polyphenols, such as quercetin and anthocyanins, which have been scientifically observed to mitigate neuroinflammation, a silent underlying contributor to memory decline. A pivotal 2021 study published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found a significant correlation between diets rich in polyphenol-containing fruits like figs and greater hippocampal volume, along with faster working memory response times in adults over 60. To add another layer of benefit, figs offer a gentle, sustained dose of natural glucose, which actively supports nocturnal glymphatic activity, your brain's sophisticated waste-clearing system that performs most actively during slumber. Consistent nighttime intake of figs may therefore powerfully enhance your brain's natural ability to detoxify and regenerate. And let's not overlook the humble yet mighty fiber. The prebiotic fiber abundant in figs nurtures a thriving community of healthy gut bacteria. In turn, these beneficial microbes produce short-chain fatty acids, crucial chemical communicators within the intricate gut-brain axis, a connection that profoundly influences not just digestion, but also your overall cognitive function and visual processing. Take Carol, a delightful 67-year-old retired librarian. She began incorporating 2 soaked figs into her nightly routine. In a mere few weeks, she observed a marked reduction in eye strain during her evening reading and significantly fewer lapses in her short-term memory during her morning rituals. While no single food is a miracle cure, incorporating figs as a thoughtful part of a nourishing nighttime habit genuinely helps cultivate the ideal internal environment your brain and eyes need to efficiently repair, protect, and ultimately perform their best. Next, let's turn our attention to one of the smallest fruits in your pantry, yet one with an absolutely massive impact on the critical challenge of oxidative stress within both the retina and the brain: humble raisins. Don't let their diminutive size deceive you. Raisins pack an exceptionally powerful punch when it comes to preserving brain sharpness and diligently shielding your precious vision, particularly during your essential hours of sleep. The true value of raisins for older adults extends far beyond their delightful sweetness. It lies in their concentrated abundance of polyphenols, boron, and natural iron, each playing a distinctive and vital role in safeguarding your retina and significantly boosting your cognitive function. Let's delve into the pervasive threat of oxidative stress, the silent saboteur lurking behind both age-related macular degeneration, AMD, and insidious neurodegenerative decline. Raisins are bursting with beneficial flavonoids and phenolic acids, most notably resveratrol, a compound often and wrongly solely associated with red wine. Resveratrol has the remarkable ability to traverse both the blood-retina and blood-brain barriers, where it acts as a vigilant neurovascular protector. It actively calms inflammatory pathways and robustly prevents oxidative damage to the exquisitely sensitive photoreceptor and neural tissues. A significant study published in Nutrients in 2020 revealed that the consistent consumption of raisins substantially enhanced the total antioxidant capacity in older adults, thereby reducing markers of systemic inflammation that are strongly linked to retinal thinning and hippocampal atrophy. In simpler terms, raisins effectively contribute to slowing the structural degradation of the very tissues indispensable for both sight and memory. Furthermore, raisins contain boron, a vital trace mineral absolutely essential for proper calcium metabolism, precise eye coordination, and efficient short-term memory processing. Insufficient boron levels have been regrettably tied to delayed reaction times, decreased hand-eye coordination, and concerning visual focus issues, particularly evident in adults over 60. What is often overlooked, but incredibly important, is how adeptly raisins support optimal blood flow. They are naturally rich in iron, a mineral that underpins healthy hemoglobin levels, ensuring that precious oxygen is delivered efficiently to both the optic nerve and all the cells of your brain during sleep, a period when the most active and profound repair work occurs. Superior oxygenation means your cells are fully energized to restore themselves, a critical function that unfortunately diminishes sharply with age, especially in those with even mild anemia. There is also natural glucose found in raisins, but unlike the rapid spike from refined sugars, it is absorbed far more steadily thanks to their intrinsic fiber content. This consistent, gentle energy supply directly fuels the brain's critical nighttime cleanup crew, the glymphatic system, which absolutely requires glucose to effectively power the removal of cellular waste and problematic protein buildup that are directly linked to memory loss. Consider Walter, a 73-year-old former engineer who frequently woke up feeling mentally sluggish and often remarked that his peripheral vision seemed noticeably dimmer in the mornings. I simply suggested he exchange his customary late-night cookie for a small handful of unsweetened raisins about an hour before bedtime. Within a mere 4 weeks, he jubilantly reported feeling mentally sharper upon waking and even playfully quipped that his Sudoku completion times had markedly improved. The undeniable truth is that seemingly tiny dietary adjustments accumulate into substantial benefits, and raisins, when mindfully consumed, can profoundly support both visual processing speed and mental alertness, particularly during the restorative hours when the body's repair systems are operating at their peak. Next, we'll explore a fruit that not only offers a wonderfully calming effect on the mind just before bed, but also profoundly supports deep brain recovery and promotes sharper visual perception: the extraordinary power of dates. Among all the various dried fruits available, dates are arguably the most tragically underestimated when it comes to their remarkable ability to nourish and support the aging brain and the often tired eyes, especially during the crucial overnight hours of sleep. Yes, they are wonderfully sweet, but beneath that delightful sweetness lies an incredibly dense nutritional profile precisely engineered for cellular repair, not just for a burst of transient energy. In fact, dates house an elegant and potent combination of natural sugars, essential magnesium, vital potassium, enriching vitamin B6, and calming tryptophan. All of these powerful compounds synergistically combine to profoundly support the vital nighttime recovery processes for your entire nervous system and, of course, your precious vision. Let's break down this amazing array of benefits. First, we have tryptophan, a critical amino acid naturally present in dates that serves as a direct precursor to melatonin, your body's master sleep hormone. When your melatonin levels are optimally balanced, you not only find it easier to drift into slumber, but your brain can also access the deep sleep stages far more effectively. These very stages are absolutely essential for robust memory consolidation and extensive neural repair. During these pivotal deep sleep stages, your brain's glymphatic system surges into high activity, efficiently clearing away metabolic waste products and potentially toxic proteins like beta amyloid, which have regrettably been associated with the progression of Alzheimer's disease. The precise presence of natural glucose within dates provides just the right amount of gentle energy to support this intricate overnight detoxification process without causing undesirable insulin spikes or disturbing your peaceful rest. Now, let's talk about magnesium, an absolutely vital mineral that is all too frequently depleted in older adults. Magnesium plays a crucial role in regulating NMDA receptors within the brain, which are absolutely critical for effective learning and reliable memory formation. Alarmingly, low magnesium levels have been directly linked to cognitive decline, especially in individuals over 65. Dates graciously provide a gentle plant-based source of this indispensable mineral, actively helping to reduce bothersome nighttime anxiety, combat insidious brain inflammation, and prevent disruptive sleep interruptions. But the benefits certainly don't cease at the brain. Potassium, another mineral abundant in dates, powerfully supports the intricate optic nerve by ensuring smooth and efficient electrical signaling pathways from your retina directly to your brain. When synergistically combined with vitamin B6, which is crucial for the healthy production of neurotransmitters like dopamine and GABA, dates collectively exert a profoundly calming and restorative effect on the entire visual system, actively helping to mitigate nighttime eye strain. Several compelling studies underscore these profound effects. A 2022 review published in Nutrients highlighted that date fruit extract remarkably reduced neuronal cell death and significantly improved spatial memory in aged rodents. While human trials are ongoing and currently more limited, the underlying biological mechanisms, including potent antioxidant activity, profound neuroprotection, and powerful anti-inflammatory properties, are exceptionally relevant and highly promising for aging adults. And remarkably, all of these profound benefits emanate from a fruit that has been cherished and consumed for thousands of years, not solely for its energy, but for its well-recognized contributions to clarity, heightened focus, and unwavering emotional stability. Consider Linda, a vibrant 70-year-old widow who frequently grappled with the challenge of falling asleep and often awoke feeling disoriented or troubled by anxiety. I gently suggested she try eating just 1 or 2 soft medjool dates approximately 45 minutes before she settled into bed. She joyfully reported not only achieving deeper, more consistent sleep, but also experiencing significantly clearer mornings. In her own words, she felt she could remember names, details, and even where she left her keys the night before. It is truly a simple ritual, but for your hardworking brain and tireless eyes, it's an open invitation to heal and rejuvenate. Now that you've unveiled the remarkable properties of all three, figs, raisins, and dates, the pivotal next step is to seamlessly integrate them into a daily ritual, one that you can truly commit to night after night. Understanding what they offer is one thing, putting that knowledge into consistent practice is the real game changer. The solution isn't overly complicated, but it absolutely hinges on consistency. Think of it as developing a calming, predictable evening habit, much like brushing your teeth or dimming the lights before bed. The goal is to make it a comforting part of your routine, not yet another source of stress. Here's the straightforward plan I frequently recommend to my cherished patients, and the profound reasons why it truly works. Timing, as you'll discover, is everything. Your brain embarks on its deep healing and restorative phases approximately 90 minutes before you typically fall asleep. This crucial window is when your body's natural melatonin levels begin their ascent, and the sophisticated glymphatic system, your brain's diligent nighttime cleanup crew, starts its essential ramp-up. This specific period is the golden opportunity to provide your nervous system with precisely the right kind of fuel, where it can genuinely make the most significant difference. Begin with 2 thoughtfully soaked dried figs about an hour before your anticipated bedtime. Soaking them in warm water for 6 to 8 hours beforehand makes them considerably easier for your digestive system to process and significantly enhances the absorption of their precious nutrients, especially their fiber and antioxidants. You can easily prepare these in the morning and leave them gently covered until evening. Following the figs, enjoy a small handful of unsweetened raisins. Approximately 1 tablespoon should suffice. Make a conscious choice to select raisins without any added sugars or artificial coatings. These deliver a potent yet gentle dose of polyphenols and boron, which are instrumental in calming inflammation within both your delicate retina and your remarkable brain. Finally, complete this harmonious trio with just 1 soft medjool date, ideally an organic variety if possible. The emphasis here is not on consuming a large pile of dried fruit. Rather, it is on the unparalleled quality and the soothing rhythm of this ritual. Each component plays a distinct and crucial role in your body's magnificent overnight recovery. Figs gracefully support visual clarity and optimize neurotransmitter balance. Raisins diligently work to reduce pervasive oxidative stress and enhance vital blood flow. And dates harmoniously promote a sense of calm and provide stable, nourishing energy for the deepest levels of brain repair. You can elegantly combine all 3 in a small, appealing bowl, or you can savor them one by one, perhaps accompanied by a comforting cup of warm herbal tea, such as soothing chamomile or aromatic fennel, which works beautifully. Just remember to allow yourself a peaceful window of 30 to 60 minutes between consumption and lying down, facilitating gentle digestion. And one more thing of paramount importance. This enriching ritual isn't about pursuing instant overnight results. The truly profound benefits accrue steadily over time as your brain and eyes gradually begin to experience a more consistent, predictable stream of vital nourishment, a noticeable reduction in inflammation, and dramatically enhanced overnight recovery. I have witnessed patients who, thanks to this practice, started sleeping soundly through the entire night again. Others have gratefully noticed that their early morning memory felt clearer and remarkably steadier. Some have even happily discovered they relied significantly less on bright reading lamps or their phone's flashlight settings to read at night. This isn't a miraculous cure, certainly, but it is an undeniably strong foundational building block. And for so many of us navigating life after 60, a reliable and trustworthy foundation is precisely what has been missing. Now, if a part of you is still silently questioning whether it might be too late to repair what feels lost or diminished, then the concluding part of this message is truly just for you. If you have gracefully stayed with me through this entire discussion, I want to convey a simple yet profoundly powerful message. You have absolutely not missed your window of opportunity. Over my many years, I've had the privilege of meeting countless patients who, with heavy hearts, simply assumed that disturbed sleep, a gradually fading memory, and the frustrating blur of night vision were merely unavoidable costs of aging. They believed that decline was an automatic, unchangeable trajectory, much like a light slowly, inevitably dimming. But let me tell you with unwavering conviction, that is not the complete story, not even close. Your incredible brain and your tenacious eyes, even in your magnificent 60s, your spirited 70s, and gloriously beyond, still retain an astounding capacity to heal, to rewire themselves, and to profoundly recover. While it may not manifest precisely as it did in your energetic 30s, that precious clarity, that desired steadiness, and that reclaiming of confidence can indeed return. This doesn't come from passing fads, nor from any so-called miracle pills, but rather from small, deeply intentional habits, faithfully repeated each and every day, and especially each and every night. 3 simple dried fruits, calmly and consistently consumed, open a powerful space for your amazing body to perform the miraculous work it was designed to do, to gracefully restore itself while you peacefully slumber. You don't need to transform everything overnight. Just one small bowl, one quiet pause before bed, one deliberate act of nourishing yourself, repeated night after night after night, until that pervasive fog gently begins to lift. And if you're currently feeling a pang of discouragement, perhaps you found yourself forgetting names more frequently or battling annoying glare when driving at night, I want you to know with absolute certainty that you are not alone in this experience. And even more importantly, please believe me when I say you are not broken. Your body possesses a wisdom far greater than we often give it credit for. It is patiently waiting for the correct signals. And what you thoughtfully eat, how you consciously rest, and the choices you lovingly make today, these, my friends, are those vital signals. Thank you, from the deepest part of my heart, for staying with me all the way to the end of this video. If this message has instilled hope within you or helped you understand your own miraculous body a little more profoundly, I would be truly honored if you would consider liking, sharing, and commenting below. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe, particularly if you are over 60 and actively seeking safe, natural, and empowering ways to safeguard your precious health. We have so much more insightful content coming your way. You absolutely deserve to wake up each day with invigorating clarity. You deserve to see the beautiful world and your own rich life truly in focus once again. And the remarkable journey back to that feeling doesn't have to wait until tomorrow. It can begin tonight with something as wonderfully simple as a single fig, a few humble raisins, and a nourishing date. Sleep well, and I will eagerly anticipate seeing you in the next video.